What creatures in Magic the Gathering do you find to be very, very salty? Welcome to Salt Day Sundays here on Celtic Warrior Games as we talk about some of the saltiest cards in MTG. And today we're talking about a creature card. We're actually going to talk about two of them. Same creature, same name, two different types. And this is one that comes up. It's a Phyrexian Praetor that a lot of people don't like. And it does a lot of things. And it's Gitaxias. I think it's Core Augmenter. Gitaxias, the Core. This is the one that has Flash. And basically, at the beginning of the step, they get to draw 7 cards, but each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 7. And this is a 10-mana card. And it's not the greatest card to have come down on you, especially if you don't have removal. And it's a little salty. But as I always say, my biggest thing that I say to you guys, especially playing in casual play, run more removal. Like, you got to run more interaction. You can remove this really quick. Now, granted, the only time this really is bad is turn 1, they have a way to get it into their graveyard and then reanimate it by turn 1 or turn 2. That's the only time it's a really big problem, because then it's very unlikely someone may have an answer or not have an answer. And so, is it super salty? I don't think it's the saltiest card, but it's a little pain because you have to either remove it or you have no hand size. So yeah, it is a little bit of a pain, but run more removal. Now, there is the other Gitaxias, the Progress Tyrant. And that one also is a little bit of pain because basically what it does is whenever anyone casts an instant, sorcery, or artifact, if I cast it, I get to copy it once a turn. But if you cast it, I get to counter that spell. So basically the first instant, sorcery, and artifact spell cast each turn is countered by Gitaxias Progress Tyrant. And that's a little annoying, can be a little frustrating, and it's hard to play with one-on-one. But in a 3 other player format, it's very unlikely to be like, hey, I'm going to cast a spell that's going to get countered, all right? I'm going to cast a spell to get it countered. You guys cast your removal to remove Gitaxias. Work together and remove it. So are these super salty? No. If you're doing a salty level 1 to 10, I put these at like a 3 or 4. Maybe. They have a little bit of salt to them, but they're not that bad. Especially if you run more interaction, you find ways to interact with them, whether that's a counter spell or removal spell. But yeah, what do you think creature-wise or other cards? So what other cards? There are several things that have been recommended. We're going to try to do. But do you have any creatures or other cards that you say, this is a very, very salty card? We'd love to feature that in our next episode of Salty Sundays. Just leave a comment and let us know what you think it is, and we will get to you. But as always, thank you so much for being here. As always, we'll see you next time.